Free Everstryke Waterproof Match Reviews. Everstryke Pro Review. At its essence, the Survival Life Everstryke lighter is a capsule lighter, which is basically a miniaturized kerosene candle with its own starting mechanism. In order for the Everstryke Pro to be effective, a source of fuel must be supplied, but I'll elaborate more on that in a second. Everstryke Pro Review. I'll begin my Everstryke Pro review with a general description of the product. Closed up, it's slightly larger than a .44 magnum cartridge and includes a clip for attaching to your gear, such as the zippers and clips featured on the advanced tactical hip bag. In total, it weighs about as much as the aforementioned round of ammunition. The cap of the Everstryke Pro, made by Survival Life, screws off, revealing a wick and striker wheel, which throws sparks quite profusely and makes this a great tool for igniting tinder, even in a long-term survival scenario with no fuel. The main lighter housing features an O-ring at the base of the point where the cap screws down, keeping the wick from getting waterlogged should it ever get submerged, making this lighter 100% waterproof. In fact, you can click here to see a video of the Everstryke Pro being submerged into a fishbowl for an hour and then being taken out and lighting up with no problem at all. The high-quality outer construction and O-ring also help keep the fuel from evaporating. How to fill a capsule lighter. The striker and wick are mounted on a hollow cylinder that fits inside the lighter housing, which, when you remove it and flip it upside down, reveals foam that you saturate with fuel to feed the wick, as well as a screwdriver adjustable flint. We recommend getting a high-quality lighter fluid such as Roncinol. To fill the lighter, remove the internal cylinder, take lighter fluid, the sort you use for charcoal barbecues, and carefully fill the housing halfway. It doesn't take much. Then, slowly reinsert the internal cylinder. The foam should sop up the fuel, and in short order, the wick should get wet with fuel. The lighter is now ready to use. Field testing the Everstryke Pro lighter. I tested out this product under two real-life conditions, the first, lighting a wood stove at a shop I'm painting, and the second, burning trash in an incinerator. After testing it out for a few weeks, I found it to be a fairly capable fire starter, creating a flame that is wider than your typical match, giving you a more effective flame for igniting tinder or kindling. For those accustomed to butane lighters, this unit can seem reticent to light, at most taking up to about a dozen strikes to light the wick. However, this is about on par with flint and steel fire starting kits without the hassle of collecting fine tinder to light it. One potential disadvantage, especially for those who live as far north as I do, is the potential for the lighter fluid to ignite at colder temperatures. This can be problematic for the Everstryke Pro in freezing temperatures, although this would affect any lighter of this type, including a Zippo. A quick fix if you're in a situation where you need to use a lighter, such as this one, in freezing temperatures is to warm it up on your hands for 30 seconds or so and to try igniting it again. It's modestly weatherproof, maintaining a hot flame in light snow and a moderate breeze. Of important note is that, much like a Zippo, the Everstryke Pro lighter may not light the very first time you strike it. This is a function of a reliable lighter that uses lighter fluid instead of a butane-based, BIC-type lighter. Slower ignition time is just one of the trade-offs made when choosing a refillable lighter over a disposable one. Summing it up. As you can see from our Everstryke Pro review, its compact size, simple design, and affordability make it a useful addition to any camping or survival kit. Read more free Everstryke waterproof match reviews, please click link in description below.